to reverse some of the numbers that we've seen. But right now, career lows in field goal percentage and three-point shooting, 41% and 32%. I think when the smoke clears, you'll see those numbers on the rise.
Yeah, I think one of the adjustments he's going to have to make, though, is to not isolate as much. As the game is being called differently and teams can be more physical, it's going to be tougher to just...
Miss from Tatum, who is averaging a career-high 8.8 rebounds per game. Neither team has shot it well here in the third. Boston's 0 of 4, Lakers 1 of 5. Davis forces his way on the baseline, gets it to go, using the window.
That's a heck of a...
Westbrook off to the races. Shovel. James.
The threat of that lob, so didn't want to commit all the way to the ball.
The three ball was working for Boston in the first quarter, 5 of 11, but since that point they are 0 of 6. Second free throw coming for Smart, once again playing without Jaylen Brown, missing his third straight game. This is the front end of a back-to-back. They've got the Clippers here at Staples Center tomorrow night. You realize we're going to have to get used to the new name.
It's a tough one. The Lakers are not going to challenge that, not at this point in the game, and they would have lost the challenge.
Yeah. Maybe working on his material.
From the entire Celtic bench.
I think I saw Freedom laughing as well.
Well,
he's free to laugh.
As you said earlier, the Celtics have had limited freedom tonight.
They have. Westbrook finishes on the interior.
He's using his size around the rim, and
look out
over there.
On the rock attack. Tatum, lob, and Williams puts it down for Boston.
Well, they know, the Celtics know, if they drive and draw any help, all they've got to do is throw the ball up to the rim.
Horford digs in defensively against Davis. Tough spin, floater is good. It's an air ball. Horton Tucker up the floor for Westbrook. And there it is, the three ball from Russell Westbrook. The Celtics have... NBA jerseys are trade resistant. Amex Jersey Assurance allows card members to exchange their jersey within 1 year of purchase if their player changes teams or numbers. Only at the NBA store. Terms apply. Learn more at nbastore.com/Amex. Celtics looking for something right now. Tatum heads to the bench, 23 points in 25 minutes. Romeo Langford in, Richardson, Horford, Schroeder, and Grant Williams round out the 5 on the floor.
Well, Celtics only have 7 in the quarter, and it doesn't figure to get easier offensively with Jason Tatum on the bench.
And the lead has ballooned to 15 thanks to an 11-2 run. Horford, book it.
And just as I say that, they say, what are you talking about? A little pick and roll, pick and pop. Horford knocks down the jumper.
Horford's been doing that for 15 years in the NBA. 5-time All-Star. Westbrook forces his way in. Left hand. Russell Westbrook with a nice deuce. 17 for Westbrook. He's averaging 20.3 per game. Langford, work it to the post. Diagonal feed. Schroeder. Fake. Show the ball. Show it again. And he's fouled.
Seems like we've seen that move before. It's a
team foul against the Lakers. Third foul on Anthony Davis. Schroeder's been an outstanding free throw shooter. This year, 90% throughout his career, up around 84%. And some changes here for LA. Monk in. Carmelo Anthony in.
The Lakers, after opposing teams' free throws, love to go to the post up. Anthony Davis all the way down the floor. Will first try to establish position in the lane, but whichever side the ball comes, he's going to post.
James goes to that area, and the step in nearly comes away with it and does create a turnover. It's Grant Williams on the overplay.
Yeah, Grant Williams, just a very solid defender. He can guard out on the perimeter. He can guard in the post. He's strong, and he can move his feet.
These two teams have split the season series each of the last 4 seasons. As mentioned, Celtics won the first meeting in November at home. Richardson threads the needle on a feed. Horford cans it from long range.
That's his first 3 of the night. He's hit his last 2 jumpers. You remember them as a young child watching those games.
Oh, yeah.
And they were fantastic.
That was so nice of your parents to let you stay up.
Stay up, exactly right.
There's LeBron James out of the timeout using the Davis screen. Schroeder tries to stick with him. James, he is unaffected.
Yeah, just so poised right there. Again, he has the size. He knows he can get it over the top. Just taking his time. We've seen him attacking the paint tonight effectively, but he's going to need to make some jump shots. He knocks that one down there.
And a foul called out front will send Dennis Schroeder to the free throw line. Anthony Davis, the scoring numbers have been there, 24.4 points per game, but how he's doing it has been different than what we've seen in the past. FanDuel's free over-under contest is back, and your picks can win prizes. It's simple. Just head to FanDuel.com/over-under and choose over or under for each prop for your chance to win a share of $5,000. Make your picks free before every NBA on TNT broadcast.
Here's one of the problems, though, with the Laker defense. They've been great tonight, but they foul a lot. They give up the second most free throw attempts in the league, and they've already given up 22 tonight. That's one area they need to cut down.
Aggressive play from Russell Westbrook. And the Lakers starting to pull away from the Celtics with 2:50 to go in the third. Lakers have made their last 7 shots. Richardson against Monk, turns the corner. That is foul.
And no help coming. Ime Udoka will definitely be showing that play in tomorrow's film session.
And you asked Udoka what he's liked most about his team in this recent stretch, and he just felt the defensive improvement, getting guys back in the lineup. We mentioned that there in the second half.
Well, and defensively, they're 5th in the league. They only give up 42 points a game in the paint. The Lakers already with 46 in the paint tonight. And Ime Udoka wants them to shut down the paint, especially against a team like the Lakers who doesn't shoot it great and make shots come from outside. They haven't been able to do that.
Celtics have been in the bonus. Grant Williams was fouled after the rebound. Williams seeing major minutes in his 3rd year from Tennessee. Strong at 6'6", 236. He was 266 coming out of high school. So Grant had to work on his body and trim down. Had a terrific career for the Volunteers as a 2-time SEC Player of the Year. More right now from Alex.
When you talk to his teammates about him, they'll tell you he's the best communicator on the team. One of the big things that he had to work on to be a big minutes guy out of Tennessee was his ball handling and his outside shooting, and he's been phenomenal. His 3-point shooting has gone up to 43%, good for 16th in the entire league. And he also at one point was the only player in the NBA a part of the elusive 50-40-90 club, and he's been doing it consistently.